my name is Sarus, and today we are going to be playing StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Now, I've been trying to get this game out because I wanted to play this several times, but it has just been literally a pain in the ass to get this thing to record, to get it edited. I don't know what the hell was wrong. I had to talk to customer service to get my game to work properly. It's working right, it's recording right. So we're jumping straight into the next mission. And you really didn't miss much. The only thing that you miss is the fact that these Zerg are coming for you. And, because they found out where you are, and it looks like they're coming for the artifact. Which is a bad thing, because the Zerg are pretty much ever swarming. The swarm is ever growing, and they are just little monsters. So they're coming after you. Tychus didn't know anything about it. Jim even asked me, he said, "You bastard, you knew it." And he's like, "No, I swear to God, I didn't, Jim. I love you." So, which isn't at all what happened, but I'm gonna be a bitch about it. So, because I just had nothing but issues trying to get this thing to record. And even when it did record, because I was able to get it to work on Shadowplay, because Shadowplay has just been my nightmare a lot lately for some reason, and I don't know why, but whenever I get it to record on Shadowplay, I can't get it to edit in Adobe Premiere Elements. So if any of you out there know why that's going on, because it did it the first episode. The first episode I used Shadowplay, and I was able to record, and everything was fine, but at the same time, it just wouldn't do it. It wouldn't do shit, and so now I'm and now it's not letting me edit anything that I record from Shadowplay. And Shadowplay, for some reason, isn't even recording things on my desktop, because there's a little button you can press that, I know, here they come. See? Here, those are the Zerg. They're little, like, monster creatures.
Here they come. Lock and load.
And it's just, if it's not one thing, it's another with this. And at this point, I'm almost done. I am done with fucking Shadowplay. Fraps all around! Fraps! And I'm finally getting Fraps to work on this, because for the longest time, Fraps wouldn't even work on this game. And I don't know why. So, yeah, but like I said, you know, there's just the swarm is coming for you, and you have to stay alive for 20 minutes before the evacuation ship comes and pretty much picks you all up and carries you away to safety so that you'll live happily ever after in La La Land, because apparently that's a thing. I don't know. I'm just being an asshole and a raunch because I feel like it.
To anyone hearing this message,
it's
down near Backwater Station. Please assist.
Recording this game has just been a nightmare. And you should be able to hear my frustration in this game. My frustration, I don't know. No, just one. I don't want you to be two. Whatever. A, right there. There we go.
Will do.
Whatever. I don't care. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, there you are. You little... Okay, so you over there.
Complete.
Yeah, you stay right there. I want you creating more Marines. Okay, and even though, and I know my picture is, it covers this up, and I don't know why. Which reminds me, I forgot to do this in the last one. I don't know why I didn't do this. Where is it? Is there a... Subtitles. There we go. Subtitles. There we go. I meant to put subtitles on, but I haven't.
Thought we were gunners there.
Are you not gonna put the subtitles up? I don't know. Okay, so you guys go right there. There we go. Okay, then everybody goes right here. Everybody goes right here. You, go fix that. You, more crystals. You, go down there. You, go fuck yourself. This game has literally broken me in so many different ways, and I don't completely and utterly... There we go.
Detected. ETA, right the hell now.
Oh, crap. Great. That's just exactly what I
By the
need.
numbers, boys.
I need you to build more turrets, because turrets are the best thing when it comes to these. I don't have enough minerals. Fuck you. Oh, you can tell just by the sound of my voice. I am if this doesn't record right, I'm gonna put it out anyways, just to let you guys know that this is not recording right for some reason, and I absolutely am despising it right now. Like, I am really despising this thing, and if it doesn't start recording fast, I'm not gonna be responsible for what happens. I will not be held responsible. God damn it. There we go. I want you to stay over here. In fact, I want... Okay. 2 are not going to be enough for all these guys. Okay, good. That's actually... That's good right there. So I want you to stay right over here. How many more do I have? We got 1 more. Oh, that's cutting it close. But... There we go. Okay. And I don't know if I finished this. I know that my picture is covering up some stuff. The only thing my picture is covering up is the main objectives and the bonus objectives, but I'm going to do those anyways, so you guys don't have to worry about missing anything. It's not... You don't have to see it because I will do it, so you don't have to read it, and I will let you know what's going on. Where? Probably go right there.
The doctor is in.
Okay. Alright, so that's 4 medics for all those Marines. That's not good.
Mayday, mayday! We're trapped by the Zerg! They're burning all around us!
Okay, so the bonus objective is pretty much to rescue all the other Marines and all the other soldiers that you see here. So we've rescued 1. You only need to rescue...
Upgrade.
There's only 3 groups to rescue, and this is group number 2.
Man, are you a sight for sore eyes? Hold up, we're coming with you.
Yay, they're coming with us. That means we're popular. Popular. I'm gonna be popular. I don't know why I just sang that song. It's because I like Wicked. I think Wicked is a fabulous music.
Base is under attack.
Oh, that's not good at all. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's not good at all.
That's fun.
Okay, so we're gonna need another bunker. In fact, let's build 2 bunkers because yeah. I should have done that ahead of time, but I'm kind of a dunce. So you're gonna stay over there. I want you over here to make sure they stay repaired. And just kidding, you're gonna be over here repairing him. Oh, fuck, they're gonna die. Oh, shit balls! Oh, double shit! Get out of there! I don't remember it being this hard. Okay, so
You scared me.
that was a thing.
Big job, huh?
Yeah, fucking huge.
Go ahead.
Like, you have no idea how big. Apparently. Come on, leave me alone! I've got enough to deal with.
Why not?
There, you go over there. Now you go back to work.
Woohoo! Overtime. Bad news?
Apparently.
Keep at it, boys. The ride's on its way.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yep.
Not really. They're not on their way. They're
Good job.
just like another 10 minutes. Actually, no.
Yeah,
I don't want you
whatever.
over there. I just need you over there. And then... There we go. Because I'm going to fill these guys up with Marines. Because there's a slight possibility.
You scared me.
Slight possibility. Oh man, my voice, holy shit.
not enough minerals.
Right, really? Oh no.
Go ahead.
What happened? Oh, wow. Well, that was a thing.
Gangway, coming through. Outstanding.
We need immediate support. Hostiles all around us. Is anyone out there? Thanks for the assist. We're with you, Rainer.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad. I'm really glad. I'm gonna bring you guys back over here.
Sure.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm trying. Supply and demand, man. It's a bitch.
We hear you.
There we go. And that's all. Okay. So those are all upgraded. You actually do get upgrades in these sometimes. I don't know. I can't remember if you still do. I don't. It's so long since I played this game. I played a lot of Brood Wars lately, just to kind of refresh my memory
Additional
on the
supply
storyline
depots
and stuff.
required.
And I know in Brood Wars, you even had upgrades in here. I can't remember if you do in the other one. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, just go over there. Just go over there. You too. Should be
Been
over here.
waiting on
Which means you need to be over here. Which means I need you right there, because I'm gonna need more medics. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then after that, shift, and I want you to go right over here.
armed and ready.
Okay, so I just want to kind of wait for those last 2 minutes. And we rescued all 3 units, so we got the bonus objective done. The bonus objectives normally, they're primarily for your upgrades and stuff, for to just get that little extra bit of cash that you can get from them. They're worth it sometimes. Most of the time they are. There are 1 or 2 where it's like, I really don't need to, guys. But if you're just trying to play a game really fast, you can totally do without them, and it really doesn't change the game. They don't change the game in any way, shape, or form. Some of them can. Not all of them. Okay, is that other guy? Where is that other guy anyways? Is that him? No. And where's the other? Oh, is the other dude over here? Okay, yeah. I'm confused. I don't know who's what or what's where. Okay, we got like 6 minutes left. Okay, good.
Been waiting on you.
Let's go 1 more, but I think we're good for now.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go this way, and okay, so in hard mode, there is an achievement that you can get. You have to destroy 4 Zerg hives, and the hives are just these things that help create your Zerg, pretty much. It's their nest, if you will. It's pretty much one of the Zerg nests is a hive. And if you kill 4 of them, yeah, you get the achievement. You don't get the achievement if you're just doing it normal. We're gonna do it anyways, just to show you what these things are. But yeah. Wow, they are beating the hell out of me. Okay. Well, to be fair though, I'm taking out a lot more of them than they are of me. And these things, spine crawlers, man, they are a bitch to kill. They really are. Oh boy. Because they can take out quite a few of your units before you take it out. Are they worth it? Yes, they are. When you're creating them, man, they are great defense. They are glorious. You don't wander off too far. You guys go over here.
This better be good.
Base is under attack.
How? What? Oh, you're fine.
Hold out just a little longer. We'll be getting out of here soon.
Yay! Okay, reach the checkpoint. Good. Because we only got like 4 minutes and 45 seconds left, right now. Okay.
Sure thing.
I have lost a lot of Marines. Oh god. Okay.
Sure.
Up! Kill the spine crawler! Kill it! Kill it with fire! Fire, by the way, works very, very well on the Zerg. They are just relentless. bloodthirsty bastards. Okay, but yeah, those were hives. The big things were hives. These guys are overlords. They're kind of like, how would you describe them? They're like your supply depots. They allow you to get more and more units. Let's see. The spires, you need the spires in order to create the flying units.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, totally fine. Actually, I'm not fine at all. Get over there. Go. These ones, you need them for roaches. I love roaches. I think roaches are great. They're one of my favorite beginning units. And even when they're not beginning and you get farther and farther and you get the better units, I still love using roaches. I think they're absolutely fantastic. And especially in Legacy of the Void, or not, why do I keep saying Legacy of the Void? Especially in Heart of the Swarm, they are fantabulous. Because some of the upgrades you can get for them are just they're glorious. They are magnificent little things. Okay, but yeah, if you kill 4 of those in hard mode, you get an achievement for it. I haven't done it, but yeah. So, just because, and the only reason I'm going to create more units is because these things like to, there's these there's these worms that come up, and they're kind of like, they're tunneling system, so that the Zerg can get from point A to point B really, really fast. They come up in your base. And that's not a good thing, in my opinion. That's actually a really bad thing. So, I'm going to put a few of them right there. Okay, and we are getting down to the wire now.
Go ahead.
Base is under attack.
Gotcha. Right there.
Commander, this is Matt Horner. Just hold on. Cavalry's on the way.
Take your time, Matt. No rush.
I love Matt. He's one of my favorite characters in this. Even though he's just an NPC, you really can't do anything with him. He is my favorite NPC in this entire game. I absolutely love him. He is a great character.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, but I'm winning. In fact, I'm kicking ass.
Base is under attack.
Go back here and just do that. There we go. Yeah, we got like less than half a minute. We're fine. We are actually golden. We are amazing. Okay. Yeah, beating this thing on normal isn't that hard. And if I really, really wanted to, I probably could have taken out the other Zerg hives because I've done it before on normal. It's a bitch and a half, and it really like takes out a lot of your units, but at the same time, it's great. Excuse me. Yeah. It's nighttime. My kids are asleep. I'm drinking beer. I don't care what you think. I'm awesome.
Cavalry's arrived. Anyone still alive down there?
Good to see you, Matt. Welcome to the party.
Glad we made it in time, sir. Now let's get you boys out of there.
That's a lot of Zerg. Okay, we won. Yes. Okay, next time or in the next round. Now we're gonna go to the next one. Yes. So see, hatcheries. You gotta destroy 4 of those hatcheries. I keep calling them hives. Hives is like the 3rd upgrade for them. Hatcheries is the 1st upgrade. That's all you see in this part of the game. But no, you gotta defeat 4 hatcheries in order to get that achievement, which is right here. Actually, if you see where my mouse is, my mouse should be turned on. Yeah. So yeah, the destroy 4 Zerg hatcheries in the 0-hour mission on hard difficulty. It's not easy. It's really hard. It really is. And I haven't done it yet, but I haven't like really extremely and utterly worked up to it. Let's see, structures, salvaged or lost. Yeah, I lost a couple of those. I got all the rebel squads, and like I said, I defeated 2 hatcheries. So, and I could have gone for more, but I'm not going to. That's a lot of extra work. And you think I would go for extra work? And I can feel my voice starting to go. I'm sorry about that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? Okay, so I do need to explain something. I recorded this before. I was hoping that this wouldn't happen, but I recorded this before, and for some reason, it flipped me the burn, and it wouldn't let me edit it. And that was the issues I was having beforehand. So it's got all this stuff. I will go through everything I possibly can with you guys. Okay, Outlaws mission. So now we're gonna watch this. So play cinematic. Yes, meow. So this is what happens right after the mission. This really is right after the mission. No other bullshit between it.
Damn, Jimmy. You've been holding out on me.
Cutting it pretty close there, Matt.
Never left you hanging before, sir.
Fair enough.
It's a full pint, by
Just
the way.
get us the hell out of here.
All batteries, concentrate forward firepower. Spin up drives 2 and 6. All hands brace for warp jump on my mark.
I love this.
Mark.
I played this game a little bit.
What the hell happened? We ain't seen the Zerg in years. Why attack
4 years,
Marsara
to be
now?
exact.
It's not just Marsara. You need to see this.
Zerg's will launched a full-scale attack.
Devastation spread throughout all Outer Rim planets. Sustaining heavy losses.
Casualties in the billions.
Minutes ago, the Zerg attacked a Dominion military research facility.
Sweet mother of mercy.
New exclusive video footage confirms the Queen of Blades is in fact leading the swarm.
We always knew she'd be back. But what's she after?
She's come to finish the job.
Okay, so the Queen of Blades, her name is actually Sarah Kerrigan, and in the Brood Wars, she's taken in the original story, she is taken hostage and she is turned into a Zerg in order to lead the swarm. Now, it's been 4 years now. There was a whole thing with her. The hive, there was a big hive mind that was supposed to like enslave the Zerg, and she was kind of their liberation if you think about it. She ends up killing it so that she's free to do her own bidding, and she ends up, it's taken 4 years for the swarm to come back. So this is 4 years after the Brood Wars. So if you play the Brood Wars, this is 4 years after it. I said that like 5 times, I'm sorry. But, yeah, so this is pretty much supposed to be after it. Now, is it going to let me? Is it going to let me play? It's not going to let me do it. Okay, so I don't want to. No! Why are you doing this? Load saved game. Okay, so I'm just going to load the game and then I'll just go back and redo the other mission because you can actually get into the archive from here and you can play previous missions. We've only had one other mission that we're going to play, and then we're going to end the episode there. So I'm going to explain why I played it the way I played it. Now, question is, no. Okay, so you go in here. Okay, so pretty much we're going to play Smash and Grab. Now, it's between this one and another one that you have options, because you have options as to which missions you take first, and that does sometimes, it does make a difference in your gameplay, and it also does make a difference in the story at the same time. So there is a lot of choice in this. Now, I played this one before the other one first, and then there's a reason I play Smash and Grab first. It's because you get a certain type of unit that it really, really is beneficial in the other one, and the unit you can get from the other one when playing this really isn't a whole lot of benefit to it, because you really don't need it. So I'll explain more. Or no. Go back. Okay, so we're gonna play it. We're gonna play Smash and Grab. So We're gonna play it on normal. Should only take about 15
There it
minutes.
is, Jimmy. Just like Mobius said. Easy money.
I don't know. There's a lot of Protoss down there. We're gonna have to... What the...
Warning. Multiple Zerg biosignatures detected.
And yeah, you could actually have the Zerg buried in the ground, and then they rise up and kill
Them
everything.
critters were just hiding underground, waiting.
And they can't be detected when they're... A lot of them can't be detected when they're underground.
Straight for our shrine.
If you get the right upgrades and stuff, they cannot be detected.
We can't fight
So,
two
yeah.
armies at once, partner.
With any luck, we won't have to. We only need to hold the area at the top of the shrine long enough to extract the artifact. So we'll land here and cut our way through the Protoss lines while they're busy with the Zerg. It's only a matter of time before the Zerg overwhelm the Protoss. We'd best grab the artifact and be long gone by then.
Yep. Okay, so the unit that you really don't need for this one that you get in the other one, that's Agria. That's the other one that you can do. It's called a fire bat. Now fire bats are really effective against Zerg, but you really don't fight you only fight the Zerg like once or twice, and they're just very small units. They're not very big. They're not really that beneficial for you in this mission. But the unit that you can get in this mission can be very beneficial for you in the Agria one. So getting both of them and putting them in the Agria mission, much more efficient, and it actually does help you out a lot. So let's and you'll see what they are. They're gonna get dropped off here soon, because you don't start off when it comes to most of the new units. You actually don't get them right away. They end up like you get them later on. They're kind of dropped off by Swan, who happens to be like the main guy in engineering, and for all your armor and for all your armory and stuff.
The
So
Zerg severely outnumber the Protoss forces. It is likely the Protoss will fall shortly.
and the Zerg are just ever coming. They really
We've
are.
got to get that artifact before the Zerg overrun the whole place.
Yep. And I will try to make sure that the subtitles are not over some of this, because like see it can make it a pain in the ass to read and everything. And I apologize if it does happen. It doesn't always go my way. So, but I will keep my picture up where you so that you can still see all of this, because this is important.
Incoming transmission.
That's Swan.
For you, cowboy.
That's Swan.
Marauders, the latest word in big bada boom hardware.
These are the new guys that you're gonna get.
Sure, this is the best time to be
Marauders. I love
experimenting,
Marauders.
Swan.
Best time there is. Let the Marauders loose against those stalkers and you'll see.
Marauders are great. I absolutely love them. I think they're some of the best units.
In the rear with the gear.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more SCVs. We're gonna need at least 1, 2, 3 more. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need 3 more. I'm gonna use this one though to build supply depots and to build another barracks, and also to build other things too, because I'm in desperate need of them. I don't always like using the hotkeys. I don't know why. Like, I just never really was one for using hotkeys. I never have been in any of the games. In any games, like if there's like a hotkey, if I can just use my mouse, I'll just use my mouse. And as much of a cop-out as that is at times, when it comes to playing games, because I know a lot of people, I've had people get mad at me for not using the hotkeys when it comes to playing certain games, but I could give 2 shits. Like, not a shit can be given. Really. I'm not kidding. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we're definitely gonna need another medic. We probably need like 3, 4 more medics. Not entirely. We'll see. It's, like I said, it should only take about 15 minutes. And we got our little counter right here. Okay. Protoss relics. Any kind of relics or like DNA from the Zerg are important, because they really do help with your tech and your upgrades. That's all you really need to know. If there's a certain amount for you to find them, you fucking find them. I don't care what you gotta do, you find them, because they are totally and utterly worth it. And when you max out on them, and you can still find more, you can sell them for like 10,000. What is it? It's 10,000 credits each, which is great, because you really do need the extra money in this game. And you will not get enough credits. I'm going to say that right now. There is no way to get enough credits in this game to get all of the upgrades for your tech. It's just not going to happen. It is physically impossible. The only way you can do it is if you cheat. And they specifically made it that way so that you would. There is no way. You have to cheat in order to get them all. A lot of the pylons, which is kind of like giant
Warning.
batteries.
Incoming Zerg attack wave detected.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so you go over here. No, over here. Because you have no defense in any way, shape, or form. I really need to build some barracks and shiz. I'm gonna lose one of them. Yep, I might end up losing two, actually. Yep, I knew I was gonna lose at least 2 units. Okay, I'm gonna let them deal with that. You... Armor at this point is probably much better.
This is crazy, man. We can't take the Zerg in a stand-up fight, and you know it.
Leave the tactics to me, Takis.
Sorry, dude, but I'm just doing what I need to do. Okay.
Sure.
And I'm gonna go over here for now, just in case I get, like, beaten up again. Oh boy.
You scared me.
Build another one of these, because I need them. Okay. And you don't need a shit ton of units for this, especially if you're just playing on normal. It's really not required. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to. And I did upgrade, by the way, in the previous one. You just don't see it. So I added 2 extra to him, and I think... Yeah, I added a thing to this to where when they shoot their grenades, because they're just grenades that they're launching, by the way. When they shoot their grenades, they're just going to slow them down, pretty much.
Add-on complete.
Those Zerglings are just like little bloodthirsty bastards. They really are, and they are fast. Okay, good. Alright, so we'll take out the pylons. And then see, there's another relic. So we need 4 relics. We've already got 1, so we need 3 more. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. Okay. I gotta kind of rebuild up my forces because I'm definitely in need of some units. And in this one, I just prefer... Can I... No, I can't do this yet. Okay.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I prefer just to mainly have marauders than anything else. So... 2, and then I'll take another medic. And then you... And 100 of them, so I need to wait for a little bit.
Go on.
Upgrade complete.
Yay! Okay. Just trying to think. 1 more right there.
Time's a wasting.
Should go right there. What I do like about this game is that each unit, when it takes damage, especially the buildings, when the buildings take damage, they kind of each have their own way of showing it. Like the Terrans, when their buildings take damage, they catch fire. When the Protoss' buildings take damage, they kind of like spark and explode because they're all complete and utter technology. And then when the Zerg buildings take damage, because the buildings are actually alive, everything is very biological. When it comes to the Zerg, their buildings bleed because they are actually living organisms. That their buildings are. Everything in the Zerg, for the Zerg, is completely and utterly alive, and I absolutely love it. See, they're sparking. There we go.
Base is under attack.
How? What? No, No, I'm doing good, I thought. I'm good. Fuck you.
It's go time.
There we go. Alright, Protoss Relic number 3. Done. Okay, so we just need one more. And then we'll get those extra relics. And you actually do use the relics and the, you can even get Zerg DNA. You use it for your tech. I don't know if I probably already said that, but I mean, it's my game, so I can say whatever the hell I want. But yeah, so... there we go. So I'm going to get rid of all these pylons. Because the pylons are giving all these things energy. If I get rid of the pylons, they don't work. So I don't have to worry about it. These are what bring in the units for the Terran, or for not the Terran, the Protoss, excuse me. They're, and these are Tal'Darim. The Tal'Darim just absolutely. Yay! I beat them all! Almost all of them. So I'm gonna destroy this little area over here. Okay, we're good.
Don't leave me hanging.
Okay.
Sure.
They're just gonna rest here for now. Actually, we can go for that.
Standing by.
Would you guys please just stay in the back?
Got
Thank
a
you.
whole lot of love.
Okay.
Go on.
We're gonna go for this last one. This is the last Protoss relic that we need in this level. Excuse me. Alright, see, we got all 4 of them, so that's a good thing.
Go on.
And that's where we need to be right now, but I want to wait till I get those last 2. And you'll see, there's the last medic, and you'll see why we need that last medic, because this,
Believe it.
we really do need the last one, so.
Oh, it's on.
What the?
Heavy. Sure thing. Why not?
There you go.
It's go time.
Now we're done.
I got a crew coming down to pick up the artifact.
By the way, Swan's kind of a robot. He actually has a mechanical arm that's a claw. And not like... think about the claw from the first...
Let's hightail it out of here.
What is it? From the first
I
Inspector
forgot
Gadget
how
movie?
resourceful you
There's
can
Kerrigan.
be.
Sarah.
I won't make that mistake twice.
Kerrigan.
Oh, it's such a sad story between the two of them. Because they used to kind of be an item in the original game before all that happened. But I lost 0 units to the Guardian, yay, which is also an achievement, but I already got the achievement, so whatever. But if you complete it on hard in under 15 minutes, which isn't impossible. I did a lot of like talking to you guys though, and I didn't use as many of the Marines as you normally would, which would speed up your time because they don't take as much time to get, but still, whatever. But I got 110 credits out of that, which is or 110,000, excuse me, credits, which is very good because you need those credits. So now we're gonna watch Queen of Blades, and this would be the cinema that comes on right after that mission is done. So no. Why did I keep? I'm sorry. So we're gonna watch this, and you're gonna watch the cinema. Is it going to? It's not gonna do it, is it? If it freezes, by the way, I apologize. It's freezing on my screen. I don't know if it's freezing on you guys. I don't know. Because it's supposed to be a whole video over, and I don't know why it's not doing it, but... Like I said, it's not doing it for me. I don't know if it's not doing it for you guys. We'll have to wait and see. It probably isn't.
That's funny, convict. I don't recall giving you access to our database.
Just keeping up on current events, Captain. Seems this Queen of Blades got everybody running scared. She don't look so tough.
You have no idea who she is, do you, Tychus?
Don't matter to me none.
Well, it matters to Jim. They were close once.
Wait a minute. You're telling me they were shacked up?
Apparently she was something else. Before the Zerg took her. Turned her into that.
And Jimmy feels responsible.
Honestly, if we have to face her again, I don't know what I'll do.
Woman like that, there's only one thing to do.
By the way, if you hear the clicking, that's me taking screenshots for my thumbnail. So yeah, there we go. Okay, and now we are exactly where we need to be. Couple things that didn't happen that you probably should have seen. Okay, we're gonna go to the cantina. We're gonna watch the news.
This is Donnie Vermillion live from UNN. Tonight, we're going to discuss the infamous Queen of Blades. Scientists and military insiders have long speculated that the enigmatic alien is in fact an infested human.
That's right, Donnie. Is it possible that the leader of the Zerg has a human heart?
More importantly, Kate, could this mean some kind of Terran-Zerg alliance is possible?
Donnie, there's never been any evidence at all to suggest that infested humans retain their free will.
You make a good point, Kate. The question is then, how do we kill her?
That's one I think we all can agree on. If humanity is to survive, the Queen of Blades needs to be eliminated.
The arcade, I'm not going to do the arcade. It is a little game that you could just do on the side. You don't have to do it. You really don't have to do it. It's just one of those little extra things that really, honestly, plays absolutely no part in the storyline except for more or less a distraction from the main storyline. This guy has contracts with other people.
Lots of folks ready to fight for the right price.
Mr. Hill. He has contracts with mercenaries, and you can get those contracts so that you get extra units. And they're kind of special units, so you have to build a specific specific building just to get them in. And they don't even like really build them. What they do is they drop down from the sky in their own little pod units, and they come out like that. You can't just make them, and you can only wait so long because there's a timer on them. So they're timer units, if anything. This is the armory. There we go. Okay, these are the Marauders. Now, each one of them, it shows like the kind of thing that they are. It shows there's some statistics, and also like shows a storyline behind them. And with this storyline, you kind of have to have the fire bats, which will be in the next episode, to really understand this. So although the Marauder suit is modified from the CMC 660 Firebat suit, the soldier inside is very different. 47% of Marauder operators have never even been in jail, and only 23 have been accused of murder. There's no such thing as sanity in this world, by the way. People are just fucking insane left and right. Okay, the Marauder grenade loader, which is what you only shoot grenades, like I said, is stocked with component parts that allows it to quickly manufacture and load hundreds of standard Punisher grenades. Those are great grenades. I love Marauders. Now, like I said, you'll understand why those statistics are a lot better than the Firebats, which will be over here, which you will see in the next episode. And we're going to talk to Swan. See, he's got the little...
Stealing an artifact out from under the Zerg and the Protoss? You sure go big.
Yep. And I absolutely love it. It's just this giant claw. Boom, boom. I love it. And if you've ever seen the first Inspector Gadget, the claw, yeah, it's like 50 times that size. I have no credits? What? Oh, that's right. Because I already spent them. I already spent the credits, and I spent the credits on this, and then I also spent them on this. So it gave me the 2 extra, and then it gave me the ability to slow down my targets slow down unit targets when they're coming at you and when you're firing at them. And then the first time I got credits, I used it so medics will no longer require the tech lab add-on, which is great. So I have 0 credits right now. But yeah, that's pretty much all it is. This is the star map. We've already talked to Matt, but we're going to talk to him,
sir. Confronting Kerrigan again after all these years.
We've got to stop her, Matt. No matter what she's after.
Well, we gave her a setback today. The artifacts are obviously important to her. I just wish we knew why.
Yep. And you can talk to a lot of them.
Steady as she goes.
Sir, any chance you'll get the lab up and running soon? That'd be great.
We're gonna go back to the cantina. And...
Man, old Cooper sure makes a mean Mai Tai.
What's the word, man? Your Mobius buddies ever happen to mention that the Queen of Blades wants these artifacts too?
Hey, they just give me the missions, man. What's it matter anyway? Putting that bitch down would be doing everyone a favor.
I thought it was just about the money with you, Tychus.
Nothing says I can't do my part for humanity and get paid well for my trouble.
Right.
It's pretty much how it is for most people.
The usual?
I ain't working. I'm drinking.
Is that smell me, or did the emulsion beer go bad?
Who knows? Excuse me. And I'm not going to be playing any music because a lot of this music is copyrighted. So I won't be doing it. Now, there is a thing when it comes to copywritten music that if you play it, you can actually play copywritten music as the Fair Use Act. It is a legitimate thing. I used to work in the radio. I used to work in the music industry when I had my own radio show on an online radio station. And the new rule is that if you don't have your own radio show, if you don't have a license by BMI, which is like kind of the music conglomerate, you can play music. It can only be 45-second increments, and you can only play 5 of them. So you can play 3 minutes and 45 seconds worth of what is it? Copywritten music, worth of licensed music, but it can only be in 45-second intervals. So if you know a YouTuber who has a hard time doing that, or if you know anybody who's had a hard time doing that with their channel and stuff, trying to make sure that they don't play copyrighted music, let them know that that is the rule. That really is the rule. They will not get punished for it. I know, because I've had to deal with it on several occasions. I don't even play the music anymore because I only have a podcast now. But yeah. And you can get up here and there's a bunch of other stuff that you can click on. Jimmy, I thought you'd like these. These are the winning entry of the Zerg Hunt. And a few years back, maybe they'll bring you luck. Joe Ray, owner or proprietor of Joe Ray's Bar, Mon Marsar. P.S. I added the TV to your lab because in the very beginning, he shoots the TV because he gets pissed. And apparently, shooting a TV is the only way. So.
Funny. Sometimes I still feel like a cop. Only now it's the bad guys that are in charge.
Mm-hmm.
I should really take this down. Guess the crew thinks it's cool or something. Thought I'd left this behind on Marsara. How did... Tychus. Just can't let it go, can you? I should really take this down. Guess the crew thinks it's cool or something.
And you get more stuff. The farther along you go, the more stuff gets added to it and everything, and you can get into the laboratory. Not right now, but you can get into the laboratory later. And that's all the time we have for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. I'm hoping that this comes out good. I'm hoping I can fucking continue to record more of these because this probably is my absolute favorite PC game. I don't know what it is about the StarCraft series, but the entire saga in and of itself, I just absolutely throb over it. It is such an incredible game series, and even the original ones, as horrible as the graphics are, the storyline and the plot just completely and utterly engulf me. And I played them, God, have I played them. And I will eventually try to get it to where it'll work with Fraps. It doesn't always like to work with Fraps. I've tried it a couple times, and it doesn't always like to record. Or Fraps just has a really hard time syncing in its frame rates, so it has a hard time and it really jumps. But eventually I will get it to work and I will play that for you. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm not going to play the whole thing for you, I don't think, but I will show you guys the cheats that you can use on that, because there are some great cheats. And I'll eventually get, you know, a lot of those old school games that I have to work with for apps, to be able to record with those things so that I can show you guys a lot of those cheats, because some of the cheats on some games are just absolutely phenomenal and they're great. There's one, what was it? It's Age of Mythology, where you can create a Canadian grizzly bear that's got two sidekicks that happen to be monkeys, and it goes around and shoots lasers out of its eyes. I kid you not. It is a legitimate cheat, and there's some great achievements for the StarCraft series, but I will not be using the cheats in this, because if you do, it cuts you off from everything. I cannot get any achievements from it. I can't do any, I can't really do a whole lot in the game, and I would have to start a whole new thing for it. I'd have to start a whole new campaign in order to be able to get any cheats that I missed, or in order to be able to get anything. And I don't want to do that. Plus, I don't like using the cheats in this one. I love using the cheats in the older one because you don't get punished for it, but you do get punished in this. And if you get punished when using achievements, I don't like using those achievements. I don't know. If you want me to use the achievements in this, let me know, because I will. I won't like it, but I'll do it for you if you guys really want me to. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on all my social media sites. I'll have it in the description down below. As always, I am Sarus. I love each and every one of you, and I will talk and play for you in the next episode. Bye-bye! Bye! Oh, this is like my favorite game. I absolutely love it.